Good evening. Welcome back to all of my radical dreamers. I am the Corundum Cat, and this is episode 7 of our fully voiced long play of Chrono Cross, the sequel to 1995 hit RPG Chrono Trigger. And where did we leave off last time? Okay, we have, as I recall, made it to the mysterious yeah, we fought our way through a mountain. We did some dimensional travel. We got some icy breath to deal with magma as we had to sneak into the Fort Dragonia. You will note the beautiful dragon mural on the floor. Didn't point that out last time. Very handsome. But we had to sneak in through a volcano. We had a face off with the divas of Dragonia, the Dragoon divas, excuse me, Karsh, Zappa, and Marcy, and beat them up, and then we're immediately spent like 20 minutes getting stymied by an incredibly simple puzzle, as like all of the wings of Fort Dragonia are. I want to say they are like puzzles and boss fights before you get to the top. How did that work? Okay, so let's head back over to where we were hampered previously. And it was like, oh, you have to change the order of the party and then step on these platforms again to open up new paths. And I fired this up like 2 hours ago tonight. I was prepared to be banging my head against this all the time off stream, so I didn't, waste the entire session. And as it turns out, so there's a button that I just didn't press previously. It's the select button on the keyboard, and it just changes the order of the party. It's that easy. And then there's the platform up there, which shuffles it a little bit more on the spot. So it was as simple as 2 button presses. I just forgot that was a button that needed to be pressed. So yeah, I had to do like 1 different party arrangement, and then that lowered this central pedestal here. And then it was like, oh, I'll save my game and figure out what this glowing yellow monolith does. Since I now have access to it, let's touch it. That's obviously the correct choice. I mean, seems inert. Oh. Okay, I guess kind of what I was expecting. I thought that would have been in the main chamber, but yep, that is. So, oh, okay, Bat. You know what? That's fine, Bat. I'm gonna celebrate with some combat. I got massive big brain energy because I remembered basic mechanics exist. In fairness, what other need would I have to have changed the physical order of the party? Also, right, we have Luminaire now. We disabled the tractor beam. Absolutely, we got good to see you. We got Kenobe creeping around the Death Star. It's not OSHA compliant. It's just making sure everything's gonna stop working when it needs to. But yeah, I mean, if that's the biggest hurdle that we run into in this second round. Oh, there's a treasure chest up there, but I'm not futzing with it more and inadvertently locking myself in here. Gear is gear. I can come back to it if I absolutely have to. But yeah, this our second round of home invasions. Okay, yep. All right, that is looking exactly what I like to see. So there's a matching chamber somewhere that is powering these, but yep, that's 1 down. So okay, I guess yeah. Well, left hand rule for dungeon crawling. Let's go to the next one here, and let's keep knocking these out. But yeah, this is, as I was saying, this is another home invasion. General Viper is supposedly at the top of his tower. Certainly his elite soldiers, including the Lord Humongous, a washed-up, frontman for a boy band, and a 12-year-old girl. Yep, these are the Dragoon Divas. But they're on site. They were guarding the approach into the mountain, so I assume the general is still here. I'm sure he'll have nothing bad to say about the... Yo, game, you can't do that. You can't use a treasure chest as a switch. Not cool, game. That goes against so many dungeon crawling principles. God, that's good dungeon design. Like, I want to be really angry about this. But I can only be so angry about this, because this is great. What is this is this gonna be is this a mimic? It looks like it's on a pressure plate. I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate. What do we got? It was a real treasure chest. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Bat, bring it on. Okay, so we're gonna have to open... What? Oh, man! Its name is just Combat? Oh, Combat. It's a bat, and it's called the Combat. Alright, I'll play their game. I mean, I hope they get their puns in now, because I'm definitely going to hit them with Luminaire. But I respect it. I respect the fun. Yeah. Also, it's wild that we get such powerful magic like so early in the game, considering that was in Trigger. Yeah, we were spamming Luminary a lot, but that was like the final side mission crawl. But I mean, hey, you know, Surge is the main character. This is why he's never leaving the party, I guess. A blackout. I'll double check. I believe blackout, the whatever color, the color out elements, like change it so that the entire field is that color, if I'm remembering correctly. Which field effects you can either cast 3 elements in a row of the same color, or I think there are those consumables that do it for free. Oh yeah, look at that. That's good. That's beauty. Oh no, it wants hugs. This is a slimy boy. A giant gloop. Yeah, that is... I'm right there with you, game. That is exactly how I would describe that. It is a giant gloop. Haven't seen a regular gloop? Don't need to. Is it going to do that every time I stab it? No, not every time. Is it going to do that if I cast Luminaire on it? That's a question we're going to ask about every boss fight. Followed closely by can I steal from it as long as Kid is in the party? Alright, magic works pretty well. Glenn, what you got? Oh no, it's... Oh. Yes. I hate that that's happening, but I love that it has an engulf attack. A pretty big hit, too. Ah, yes, excellent. Kid is... okay. Embarrassingly unable to... well, I'm not sure if that's just she wasn't doing enough damage, but I've never seen an actual hit for 0 before. give him the beam. I mean, it is taking a decent amount of damage. Spells definitely seem to... Elements definitely seem to be the way to go here. Well, we can stack up a little bit more. And what you got? That is... Oh yeah, blue field... Oh yeah, field effect is... Yes, okay, so this is what I was talking about. It now has full blue up in the upper left-hand corner, which means blue elements will do more damage, and you can use the highest level blue attacks, like summon spells that are blue elemental. So we're going to immediately we're going to take the jam out of its donut. A heal all is probably unnecessary, but we have, you know, the important thing is just that it's a different color. So we're going to cast green, we're going to break the blue field effect, so that whatever the boss is queuing up, it does not have the ability to do. Man, Kid just not doing it. Okay, so she's scoring hits, just not doing damage. Well, okay, it's blue, she's red. Let's try her level 5 red. Oh, I wanted to steal from it. Ah, well. Okay, I like the Flechette Storm. Always a sucker for that. Actually, I'll hold off on using Dash and Slash, because if we get Glenn with some ranks as well, X-Strike becomes Red Elemental, which will be super effective. Let's hit with a little Electric Jolt. Just give it a little feel-bad sensation. Actually, you know what, we're going to defend, we're going to get people's stamina recovered. Surge can't move, that can't be great for... Ah, that did a lot of damage. Did I not give her a gear? Like, the correct choice is to either steal or hit it with a fireball. Or heal. Surge, but I want to steal, as a rule. An antiviral. I don't know why it had an antiviral cap. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And it says Surge is frozen and can't move. Is that true? No. Okay, well, while the game actively lies to me, here's Wonderwall. X-Strike, baby! Not as much as I was hoping for. Still, damage is damage. If Surge is still up for this, I have a feeling I'm going to have to do some, Yeah, wow! Alright, we might be, redoing this boss fight. I can't tell if it's wounded or not. Okay, well, that's still missing. Great to know. Did Surge not have the revive? Apparently not. Did I forget to... Wait, does Kid have the revive? Or does Glenn? Okay, you know what? Problem either way. But let's at least finish healing so that it does not get to take us out. Okay, he has the revive. Okay, let's stack a little damage while we have the option to. Again, a bad hit, but that's why we healed that's why we healed some prior. Let's go ahead and revive Kid, and hopefully it doesn't immediately put her down again. Okay, she's back up. A little more recovery. Big blue hits are just going to be her kryptonite, unfortunately. Can't do anything about that. That's just science. Or I guess it's just painting. I don't know. Did that? Okay. I was gonna say it looked like it might be reeling, but it's hard to tell because it ain't got no bop. Okay, little hairy, but we take those. A win is a win. Someone has the flu? Surge has the flu. Which is, I guess, funny more than anything else. We have medicine, right? Yeah, recover from the flu. Oh no, the giant blob monster gave me COVID. Okay. I guess I kind of want to... Yeah, if I can... Oh, yeah, because I can just go back up this and cross to see that other chamber. There might be loot. Nope. Nope, it's trapped. Okay, so we got some jobbers, and then we have a proper dragoon. I don't know. Maybe these guys aren't jobbers. Maybe the privates are super bad. Let's find out the way that we know how. With meteors. Loot with... That's right, loot with extra steps. I wonder if we can steal that guy's awesome dinosaur. Kid, get on it. And to confirm, they were in fact jobbers. How? Okay, I gotta check Kid's stats because she's doing no damage. Does she not actually have a weapon equipped? Is she barehanded? That would explain a lot. Oh, a silver pendant, okay. It was loot with extra steps. Now let's see, you know. What else he's got in his wallet. Yeah, fierce attack's doing 1 damage. There's something wrong. Oh yeah, she is pretty much mono red, isn't she? That's fine. Healing will still break the field effect. I don't expect this guy to, like, whip out something super deadly on all red, but, yeah, not so much. Alright, what was in his wallet? Low res. Great, we can screw with the interface. Alright, that room was just an ambush. Okay, respect. And we have been badly burned. Okay, I brought a lot of ointment before coming to a volcano, so we are really good for consumables. Because they're so cheap. Also, yeah, let's look at kids' equipment. Oh, that explains a lot. She is still using ivory, and I did not get a new dagger for her. Okay. I don't think I can change that in the middle of the dungeon, and I don't think I can leave. Whoopsie! So she will not be contributing a lot, damage-wise, to boss fights. Only through magic. Thank goodness this place isn't a boss rush. Maybe we'll run into the Majamel brothers, or maybe there'll be a dagger somewhere in the dungeon for her. Well, for one, let's put on better armor. And what has she got for other equipment? Got a lot of charms. Gold earrings. Yeah, anything that gives her more health is gonna be good. I like that she can wear just, like, multiple pendants. That's excellent. Yep, gold earring. And, yeah, shame about the weapon, but, it is what it is. Should have thought about that. I guess I could trade her out for either Guile... Oh, wait, no, I think she's required for this dungeon. Or at least she's supposed to be here. Eh. Hang on. This is very silly. I'm gonna test a theory. Because we already cleared the fire cave, there's a non-zero chance that I'll be able to simply walk out through the map without having to go back through that whole lava, lava nightmare. We had to call a timeout on our home invasion in another world because we forgot the knives. That's really gonna screw with security. Karsh is like, they'll be finished with the traps anytime now. We stand ready to avenge ourselves upon them. And then it's like it's like, oh no, dude, we left. We had to go shopping. Okay, quick stopover in Termina. Let's go to the blacksmith, and I believe we still have iron left over. Let's go ahead and get an iron dagger. Yeah, Zippa, you would not believe the morning we've had. What? It was embarrassing. Okay, weapons. Iron ring. Pretty good. I think Yeah, iron is the best we can do. We will forge ahead. And we don't have a lot of humor left over. But I almost like, do I need, it's like, should I invest in equipment for like other characters? I don't know. You know, if we recruit them, we'll deal with it at that time. Oh yes, I know about the amazing material called Rainbow. Okay. This is turning out to be more embarrassing than our previous attempt at a home invasion, you know? At least that time we were armed, commiserate to the people that we were robbing. But that's fine. Problem solved. Now, Kid will be able to stab people and things which strain the definition of people. So that if we run into cats from Courage the Cowardly Dog or board-certified psychiatrist Dr. Harleen Quinzel, I think we're the winners in that fight. She brought the prop knife. It's like, man, I just want to threaten people, you know? If I have to take hostages, if I have to grab the general's beautiful daughter and once again hold a knife to her throat, it'd be like, look, girl, you know, this is. Remember, the safe word is banana, okay? Right? Like this is just a thing with them. That is 2 chambers down. What next? What is that? Okay, the robots I recognize, but like, is that a pair of men's suspenders running around menacing people? Are we on Polythreme? Do my clothes plot my own destruction? Yeah, bring it on, robot. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of nothing. Okay, so this looks like just a more conventional labyrinth. This is just a maze. I can deal with that. Not, like, easily or successfully, but I can deal with it. If these guys have anything good to steal. Also, wait, she is strengthened? Okay, temporarily increases your attack power. I do like attack power. I don't think these bots have anything that we really need to worry about stealing, but I am going to try, just in case. Probably just tablets. Oh, more knee pads, okay. Yeah, not using those already, that's fine. It don't matter. That's so good. I tell you, Surge and Glenn just clean up together when that's the party. You don't have problems. You have opportunities. Oh, we finally got some screws. Okay, of course that happens after I just left the dungeon to visit a blacksmith. I could have made new helmets for everybody. So it goes. One of these chests is definitely fake. The wardrobe outfit is menacing us. No, those were 2 real chests, just full of elements. What you got, fashionable men's clothing? Okay, we got more combats and paper boys. Oh, they're okay. Yeah, they're scrolls. They're little scroll ghosts. Oh, that is delightful. That is such a fun design. Oh, that's cute. I'm stealing that. Without a question. Bat signal. I guess they couldn't resist. How could they? I like everything about that, including the fact that it did very little damage for the bat-shaped Care Bear stare. I hope this doesn't wipe out the paper boys. I kind of want to know, like, are they going to attack by writing these strongly worded letters? We may never know. Weak-minded? No way to talk about me, game. Okay, so this is a dead end. I feel like we need to get over to that switch. So we need to come out that door. But to get out that door, are we going to have to go through, yeah, probably another zone transition. That only went up to where those chests were. Okay, so this wing is explored. So we go back down from yonder stairs. And... ooh, they almost got me with the parallax, okay. Alright, that switch will open this gate to be easy, like, to leave the area more easily. I recognize that trick. Okay, so we just go down and through the other way. Got it. What do you think, Cybot? Is that good dungeon design? I think that's good dungeon design. I love that the robot unhooks its own arm to attack me. That is so good. Alright, well she's still not doing a lot of damage, but she is at least doing damage. Oh, red pin is excellent. We're going to be able to make so many helmets when we leave again. I'm not going to leave just for headgear. But we have identified a source of screws. It is murderous robots. Oh no, Paperboy! I don't want to hurt you. You're too cute. A little dodgy. Maybe a little dodgy. Now, I can't prove that the bladed weapon attack did enormous damage to the enemy that was made out of parchment. Maybe that's coincidence? It feels intentional. Oh wait, no, that is okay. That is where we. Yep, that is where we came in. Okay. And we need to, circle around. And it looks like the top side is going to be a little more progress, but I am curious what we got back here. I see a treasure chest. I will make unwise choices to acquire it. Tornado! Oh. Hang on. What's that? I don't recognize the icon. Do I just have a tornado in a jar? That's great. Oh, it's a high level and attack consume. Oh, it's a trap. There we go. Trap to catch the tornado element. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Oh, also, Surge has a little more space, so I guess we'll give him another recover. And at level 4... how about... We don't have a lot of yellow attack. We'll give him an Electro Bolt in there as well. It's not quite his Ovia, but it's close enough. I'm sure I'm overthinking this. For want, you know what? For want of other great choices, we'll just take... We'll take more meteors, because, you know, why not? He has a level 6 slot already. That's excellent. So... Yep. Okay. Is there going to be a boss that uses Tornado on us? I have no idea. But if we run into a green, boss, I guess I'll toss that down and maybe trap a tornado in a jar. See, the Paperboy thinks it's a good idea. Surprisingly deadly for making paper swirl around him. I assume those were paper cuts. Yeah. I like the idea of trap elements quite a lot. Like, it's a fun concept. I think the integration of them, given the limitation on you can only use like an element once per combat, is it makes them. I think it makes them a little impractical without without advanced knowledge, right? Without like consulting a guide. It's like, oh, how long do they last? How common are they going to be? Oh, that robot was coming for us. I might go back and take him on. That's okay, we got another robot right here. I think Aeroblaster is actually like a high-level green, because we'll definitely give that to Glenn instead of that second meteor shower. Yep, okay, yep. And this opens up that gate. And this will take us to the next chamber after we go up there. I am going to double back real quick. Because I think I believe this is probably going to be another boss fight. I believe most of these chambers are boss fights. And the last one almost got away from us. So just in case. Go ahead and burn some tablets, yeah, because Glenn is low, and we have so many. Are these things habit-forming? I don't know. But toss them back like candy, and then we'll compare notes afterwards. I have to assume it's still safer than like all the ether we were pounding in the Chrono Trigger days. Outer track, and this goes to that next chamber, and that should be the labyrinth. Oh yeah, super. Oh, I love it. I'm so happy about this. I assume it's yellow elemental. I don't know, maybe because it's yellow, but we'll check. If it's green, that thing looks like it's going to throw tornadoes at us. How could it not? Maybe it's not hostile. Maybe it's friendly. Maybe if we'll approach very slowly and very carefully, and learn to speak its language. Oh, dragon robot of the green pillar, what is your wisdom? I think it speaks the universal language, and behold, it is violence. Okay, the Tarasoid, love it, great design, like. The fact that it's an organic monster that sort of mimics the proportions of the robots patrolling is a nice touch. That's delightfully sinister. Also, it is green and 8, so we're gonna have Glenn try to before we do too much else, we're gonna have Glenn try to throw down that tornado trap and see if it works. Or doesn't work. If it tries to hit us with a tornado, this was a good choice. If it doesn't, it wasn't. Body press. Yo, the ultimate buster! Try this, said the monster. Okay, I like everything about this boss fight already. This is great. What's in his wallet? Another tornado trap. Okay, okay. Dude, it's... Oh, okay, we gave Kid an item that gave her like 20 more health, and I'm so glad we did. Okay, this thing is going like full MMA on us. And I mean, it seems a little wasteful to use a heal all just for Kid, but Kid does need healing. She needs to learn how to use that knife as well. Choke slam, dude! It's the wrestler monster. Oh my god, it feels like I'm fighting Horaloo. We walk up and this thing's like, yo, foul tarnish. Oh, okay. We're gonna test a theory. I'm going to fight against every impulse in my body, and I'm going to leave it on green. We have a full green field effect. I think that will prompt it to use Tornado. Because, like, Tornado's a really high-level summon, and I think it needs a green field effect to do it. So, I am going to I'm not going to immediately break that, and if it punishes me, we saved not too terribly long ago. I will heal... Glenn actually is... Kid's lower, Glenn has more to start with. We will heal Kid with a green spell, so that'll keep the green field effect. We'll see if we can bait out the tornado. We're testing things for science. With violence. Okay, thank goodness that was green on green. This... Like, Monster, I'm giving you a chance here, buddy. Getting really tired of not using my elemental attacks. Yeah, walk up slope. Nope. Just gonna... regular attacks. Alright, Monster, you get one more round. And then I'm gonna start taking this fight seriously. Alright, well, now we're gonna have to muck up the field effect, because we're gonna have to resurrect her. I don't know. Really thought that would have been it. Oh well. More violence from the rest of us. I wonder if this is why I did not particularly bother trying to trap elements on prior playthroughs. We went from all green to all white. Yeah, they're playing my music now, monster. We got meteor showers built up, why not? I can't actually tell if it's wounded. It looks like it might be. I guess it was. No tornado to speak of. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. Oh well, at least we replenished our trap, so no harm, no foul. That is 3 out of 4 shrines down. 2 proper boss fights so far. So we're getting the precious star levels like that. We're getting robot parts. No bad, yeah, Dan, welcome. No bad feelings whatsoever. The robots occasionally take off their own limbs to punch us. There are adorable vampire bats named Combats because they engage in combat, and they attack by jumping up in the sky and casting the bat signal back down at us. Why isn't every dungeon this dungeon, is my question, right? Like, oh, yeah. Surge can finally pop the question. The question being, do you have a last name? Because I've known you for all of 2 days. Beaten Earth is a sick attack. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's cool as heck. Monster, I respect you so much, I'm gonna steal. Let's see. I do find it kind of fascinating that, like, this is supposed to be like the seat of power of the Acacia Dragoons. Like this is Fort Dragonia, ancient settlement of the Dragonian people, and they're still kicking around. We fought a red dragon dude, you know, just last week, but like that it is abandoned. Like we know the guys are here. They're all like they're on the upper floors, but the fact that they left no security in the halls itself gives it a very kind of like oh, the building's gonna kill you. We don't have to bother, right? And I kind of like that for sinister undertones. Also, I guess like Glenn has never been here before, despite being an Acacia Dragoon. If he's just like watching us try to stumble through the puzzles, and he's oh wait, that is a ladder. Help! We're interacting with the awesome matte painted backgrounds. And we can't climb that, so... Oh my goodness. Tell me this isn't a mechanic. Tell me I'm just doing this wrong. I'm gonna be so angry. We are making progress. Not much. Okay, I assume I'm doing it backwards. I assume this is so that I can climb back up after inevitably pulling the wrong lever or something and getting flushed out Looney Tunes style from the next chamber. I know. I'll ask Glenn, who's clearly been in Fort Dragonia, the seat of power of the Acacia Dragoons. Glenn, what is up with this place? And he's going to be like, I just love treason. The Watchkeeper faces north as we defend the fort. Oh. Okay, it faces north. I'm gonna choose north. I hate everything about this. Oh, and that's gonna drop me out on a slide. Is this a ret? Your body seems to be brimming with energy. What does that mean? Is that a healing point? That can't be right. I mean, it's like a broken record of fate. Okay, so we're gonna have to choose. Okay, so that was north. So we obviously want to be. It looks like we want to be either. If this was north, it looks like we want to choose east, so we can get to the top of the screen. Why am I pointing at my screen? You can't see my hands. You can't see my fingers. Or there's 3 treasure chests in what would be west. So I'm going to try west to see if I can scoop up them treasure chests. Also, this will test a theory. Be like, yo, Glenn, what's with the security system? It's like, oh, we designed it so that it would drop you 3 stories onto solid rock. You know, for kids. Okay, so yeah, if that's north, then north was directly beneath us. So east would be to the top, and west will be to the bottom of the screen in this current, you know, the way it's set up. Why do fantasy worlds always have the same cardinal directions? Like, obviously the concept of having, like, you know, 4 directions, like, that makes sense to me. I get that. But, like, that they're called the same. right? That, like, they're identifiable as north, south, east, west. That always struck me as very interesting. Like, they'll change everything else. You know, the names of the weeks, the names of the months, what you call a rabbit, all these things in fantasy, but north, south, the cardinal directions, it's like, no, that'd be too much. Fantasy writers, get on it. Make things needlessly complicated. Okay, so that's north. I guess, yeah, let's try east. Dump us in the first pit over. It looks like that might be progress. Oh, the statue moves. Oh, I was like, why is it still spinning? The statue faces north, and the statue was facing in a different direction. Oh, gosh. Okay, so we have to apply spatial reasoning based on where the statue is pointed. And Glenn will, of course, not... Okay, now it's facing the same way it started. So now, if we choose east, now it should be the, quote, top, which is what we tried to get last time. Yo, this dungeon design punked me hard. Okay. Alright, we got some... Nope, it was a trick. We wanted, you know what, we're brute forcing it. We're solving it the old-fashioned way by beating up a robot to get a sour taste out of our mouths. That's right. Robot, you will pay for my confusion. Oh, we brought some baddie friends. Hi, baddies. Yeah! I wish I could do that attack. Like, I want a party member who just, like, it's like, you know, I don't even need this arm, man. I guess there is a skeleton on payroll. Maybe that's his view. Plasma. Oh, plasma, comma, because they're bats. Does this game make more puns and silly gags than I do? That's worrisome. But as ever, here's Wonderwall. Okay, so we need the farthest back of the 4 pits, the one furthest from the entrance, which previously, when the statue is facing forward as north, the one we want would be south. That might change depending on what direction the statue is pointing at. The pellet with the poison is in the vessel with the pestle. The flagon with the dragon holds the brew that is true. Get it? Got it. And don't get me started on the chalice from the palace. Okay, so the dragon is now facing, like, north, screen north, top of the screen. So now we want to set it to east because we want the farthest to the right side pit. Imagine you're just trying to get, like, coffee delivered, right? Like, you're having a meeting, and it's just like, What is taking refreshment so long from the kitchen, and no one thinks to point out to General Viper? It's like, well, you have to solve about 45 solid minutes worth of puzzles and minigames. It's like the Umbrella Corporation built this place. Maybe they were the ancient Dragonians. Maybe the ancient Dragonians were time-displaced reptites, desperately trying to cling to existence after being negated by the shenanigans of a previous crew. No, I bet it was the Umbrella Corporation. I gotta say, I do like, you know, giant pillar comes up. Like, this is as over-engineered as a Doom Fortress as you can possibly get. And I respect that. I don't think I updated kids' elements, so let's have a real quick look at those. Oh, her grid has not expanded much. She's only got like one more that needs tending, but too many buttons or not enough. What are we really short on? We don't have a lot of yellow. I like an Electrobolt. We have very little. We have very little black. I don't know if we're gonna be fighting white innate. I don't remember who the bosses are. She's got red for days. We'll give her. I mean, I doubt she's gonna use a weak-minded, but yeah, no, I don't use a lot of debuffing. It costs too much. More electricity. Damage or go home. You know, it occurs to me, we got a red trap element, and this is the son of the gun, or the son of the sun. It's probably, yeah, I probably should have equipped that instead. On Glenn, anyway. Too late. Oh, son of a gun is white. Oh, that's good. That's not what I was expecting at all. I'm sure it's not going to burn us. I don't like its pufferfish mouth. I am displeased by that. That does mean that our usual best attacks, best magic from Surge is going to be doing half because it's white innate on white innate. But we getting Steven Universe final seasons up in here. We off color, baby. Actually, I'll save that for X Strike, because otherwise, Slash Surge is not going to do hardly anything. Yeah, Bush Basher. Kid is loaded with red attack elements, though. Ugh, that, Kissy Wissy, I don't like that. What in the Shin Mega 10 just happened? I'm confused, I'm scared, I'm maybe a little bit aroused. I'm also deeply interested in crime. Okay, yeah, wow, it don't like Kid. I wonder if the dungeon's trying to tell me something. I need to protect Kid at all costs. Actually, she has died twice in here, hasn't she? TJ, it's mad you didn't kiss back. Like, yeah, it's that easy to solve this problem. I don't like this for us. It's Smug Aura mocks me. I'm not going to use Recover All, because I want to break its field effect, so Kid can heal herself. If nothing else, just to change from all white. It is singling her out in a way that feels just a little bit personal. Maybe it's me. Oh, she needs to defend. That's why running low on stamina. That explains it. Surge, can Surge not take actions? He looks like he should be able to. Huh. We'll answer that question, you know, when we come to it. Would it be funny to use Turn Blue on this thing? I don't think that'll weaken its will it weaken its attacks? You know what? It's going to be funny to try. This is my special attack. Now you're blue. Yeah, it really seems like Serge is just standing there. What's wrong with you, my dude? And did I bring a panacea to fix it? I don't think I did. Yeah, he's not poisoned. Well, maybe it'll wear off. I mean, I guess I could have, you know, Kid, like, slowly slice him to ribbons and then Glenn revive him, but that seems like overkill. Oh, it's wounded. It's wounded. Even having to run kind of a man down. Yo, yes, do you snap him out of it? Okay, okay, he's doing the idle animation again. Yo, welcome back to the fight. Jeez, okay. That was his first kiss. Thank goodness Lena isn't here. No, not again! Sugar was given, not taken. Still hate everything about this, not gonna lie. Oh, that's creepy. Yeah, okay. I really thought we were doing the sequels to Chrono Trigger. I did not know we were doing a third Shadow Hearts game. That was a Shadow Hearts boss, straight up. You're not convincing me otherwise. Pew. Okay, we will avail ourselves of the save point right outside. Because that's how we do. Cowardice, as ever. And that was... Okay, we have a level 6 element for Surge now. Great. We don't necessarily have anything to put in it other than maybe that other trap. Yeah, set trap to catch volcano. I mean, if someone's going to attack me with a volcano, obviously I do want to catch it as opposed to taking it fully on the chin, so... another level 4 slot for Glenn. We're going to give him another heal all. You can never have too much curative. And level 6 for Kid as well? I don't know, I think we, I think she needs more red attack elements when I'm looking at it. I don't think she's got quite enough. Actually, magnify? Temporarily oh, all enemies... Okay, I don't know if it's all enemies and all allies, or all enemies or all allies. I think it's everybody, in which case I'm probably never going to use that. You know, maybe. How bad could it be? I've made worse choices. Into Genja mode? Man! I got commentary on that. It's not safe for this channel. I did want to point out, though, as we're, you know, wait, there's down and up? You can't have both? This can't be the middle of the dungeon? Is there a basement I have to worry about? How? Oh, these are dragon incubators. That's sweet. Oh, it's... Okay, that's an empty incubator. Do we have it? Wait, do we have a dragon egg with us? We have a big egg? Will that do? I cannot... Okay, I cannot put a random egg into that. Shame. What about a skull? Can we incubate a skull? Well, you know what? Not my problem to figure out. No, I was saying in our journey to to get like the blessings of the ice dragon last time, so we could get through the volcano, there was the whole like, oh man, there's this environmental. I won't even say Aesop, but like the dwarves being all like, oh, curse humans for not living in harmony with nature, or they made us bring a giant tank to massacre. Oh, it's the prologue again. Revisit the labyrinth. Yep. We have caught up with our deadly premonitions. So says Mr. Stewart. And this will be like looking out over a control chamber on the right-hand side, and we'll have to... That's the last pillar. Okay, we're going to have to detour through to get to it. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. But I did want to talk about that because it's a little weird that there is that like aggressively like, oh, mankind is the real monster and doesn't live in harmony with nature. Like, okay, I get that. I get the Miyazaki stuff. I do. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy the heck out of the works of Hayao Miyazaki. But I definitely found it like a little jarring because like, hey yo, don't get it twisted, game. I lived in a, you know, our boy lived in a pastoral, like, we lived in huts, right? We lived in bamboo and wood huts on a beach, making our living off the bounty of the sea, with no greater aspirations than to catch a big enough swordfish to be able to eat squid gut pasta in the big city. And like, that really struck me as like, this, you need a different setting for the characters to be interacting with up to this point in the game if you want to earn that, like, oh man, isn't it terrible how we're like looting and polluting, which is not the way, if you listen to what Captain Planet has to say. And it's like, we're really not the problem here. Right? Like, get a fish and game agent to maybe wag a finger at us. It's like, guys, you're taking just slightly too many oceanic fish. Like, okay, sure. I'll own that. Like, you can hit me with that, Aesop. But a bunch of fairies being like, yeah, dwarfs, slaughtering us because humans mildly inconvenienced them, that definitely makes sense. That's the humans' fault. Like, don't put that evil on me. Radiata Stories is so weird, but I've never played Radiata Stories, or I feel like that's part of the franchise, and I don't think I've interacted with any of them, so I couldn't comment about the presence or absence of the morality involved. But it definitely felt like a little weird in Chrono Cross, like, especially when your party could be like a dog, multiple wild animals, and a hippie. Like, you're gonna tell Doc that he's living out of sync with nature. Standalone Square Enix, okay. Tell me about morally superior evil, because I'm here for it. Oh, the baddies! Is it gonna be a combat? Give me the big bad. No, just a boring old regular bat. Entirely undeserving of the cruel machinations of humanity. Maybe we're the real monsters. That noise doesn't sound like it boded much well of anything at all. What? Hey, yo, why is Gigas from Earthbound suddenly attacking me? Little frog demon? What the heck's going on here? I like the conceit of party members that you don't choose to befriend become hostile. That speaks to me on a sinister game master level. Okay. I didn't like that at all. Wow, it just used that on the second turn. I had a trap for that too. Here's an important question. Can it do that again? Oh, no, I have a trap for Volcano. Can it use a Volcano? Well, it already used Inferno. Let's not find out. We're going to toss down a trap card. What? What is happening? Chat, I'm scared. Okay, I didn't need to sleep tonight. We're doing great. Oh, and it changed to black innate with that. Okay. Have a little photon beam, Scarecrow. Okay, no. He's not wearing pants. I'd be okay with pants. He's wearing the discarded skin of the first form of the boss. It molted its own body, poured out of its mouth, and is wearing its own lower body as pants. When did this become a horror game? But I mean, if you're gonna make yourself weak to my most powerful attack elements, I'm gonna cast my most powerful attack elements, giant eyeball monster thing. So hang on, I was distracted by a giant, terrifying eyeball monster that came out of literal nowhere. You're saying that in Radius of Stories, they want to sell you on actual genocide against just humans. Catch-all is the correct choice. Like, narratively speaking. Because humans don't respect nature. Okay, then no. Your previous thesis statement that the so-called evil route is actually morally superior. I have no argument against those claims. I would agree and second them to anyone who asked in the future. Kid, I needed to score your attacks, like, once in a... Okay, great. Oh, man. Inverse terminal. Like, throw Glenn thousands of feet into the air. I'm here for it. Try... Tim. Try... Yes! The red pin attack. I'm gonna shoot a whole bunch of flechettes at the giant eyeball monster. The law of averages suggests one of them will hit it in the eye. It's like that survivorship bias thing they taught us in engineering school. Devil Thunder! Rude. Rude but survivable, because we brought lots of healing. What did I say? You can never have too much cure? Yeah, though in fairness, Moriao, we were we were discussing how the kind of the environmental APAC of Cross kind of comes like a little bit out of nowhere. Like, it doesn't seem earned when we're like, we're not living in like a smoke belching city with a magic nuclear reactor, right? This isn't Final Fantasy VII. And the idea that the game's trying to be like, oh, yo, humans, y'all are bad guys. It's like, what? Because we consume protein? Hey, having spent a fair amount of time in the ocean in real life, I hate to tell you, but is Lynx a demi-human? Could demi-humans be good guys? I mean, we have run into some of that old-timey racism in Cross. Okay, I was afraid the eyeball monster was going to, like, wink at me as it died, and I wasn't sure I was going to be able to deal with that. We did run into some of that just good old-fashioned, you know, demi-humans are bad because they have, like, awesome horns and fur and stuff with Korcha. Before we stole his boat, right? Like, he's the only one who does business with demi-humans because Termina is all racist. So, like, by all means, yeah, humans are a problem. Don't get me wrong, but lean into the fantasy racism because that was earned, right? That was shown on screen. It's not any of this like, oh man, we're just generically unhappy with humanity. Oh, also, are we all severely burned? Several of us are severely burned. Okay, we can do something about that. We are going through an awful lot of work for Glenn to turn in his like 2 weeks notice to retire from the Acacia Dragoons here. I don't. Okay, fairies talking. Fairies is evil. I don't trust a pixie. I'm not too proud. I know way too much classic folklore to have any truck with the good neighbors. Self-declared, because if you call them anything else, they get really snippy about it. I don't think that is gonna. Do we get much more? Yeah, low level stuff on the board. I'm not super worried about that. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm not so persnickety about the element here that everyone has to be everything all the time. What a good door. Hey, I paid attention to the premonition at the beginning, and I thought, you know, here's the thing about prophecy. I'm gonna live my whole life being afraid that I'm a bad person unless I show to myself, to my audience, to Twitch, to YouTube in the future that I am the captain of my soul. I am the master of my own fate, right? I don't have to stab this energetic blonde who I met 2 days ago and has talked me into multiple home invasions, burglary, theft, and kidnapping. That doesn't have to happen. I think prophecy is superstition. Empty, hollow, meaningless, not in keeping with a good scientific modern world. Oh, hey, General Viper. Oh, hey, Cats from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Finally, we've been expecting you. Welcome to Termina Tower. I'm Cats. I have nothing personal against you, but anyone who hinders our plan must be eliminated. I don't think he was the voice of Aku, the Overlord of Evil, the Shogun of Shogun, Shogun of Stars, the Master of Masters. I don't think that was the voice I was doing for General Viper previously, but I think it's the voice I'm doing for him now. If only because he opens with anyone who hinders our plan must be eliminated. Right? This guy would have no truck with foolish samurai. Come along, girl, I left for dead. I did leave her organs to dissolve from hydrovenom, I'm not gonna lie. Shame about the Machina which was deused. I am rather sorry about that. General, what is going on here? Glenn, this need not concern you now. One day you'll understand. Except I'm gonna, like, murder you here, so no, he's probably not gonna. Gasp. Hey, yo, this has been nothing but a boss rush. Viper is brave man. You come in here looking like that? Care for some warming up first, eh? Then come now, lads. I will take you on. Buddy, I don't think you outclassed me enough to be talking quite so much mess. I'm kind of a big deal. I'm a protagonist, don't you know? He's yellow, innate. Okay, yeah, we'll use white attack elements on him. Come on. Square up, old man. I was considering leaving. No, in serious though, I was considering leaving Kid behind because I was previously running with Glenn and Lucia, which is much funnier because it's just like everyone who has left his organization coming back to beat him up and rob him. That the best you got, old man? I got a sword too. Oh, sweet. Glenn got his. Oh, we trying this. Glenn got his level 5 at that 18 star. Sonic sword. Not bad. Not bad. That's crispy. Even Kid remembered which side of the dagger is the sharp one. Now give me your wallet, old man. We didn't get to finish robbing you last time. Oh, this old man is spicy. Yo, okay. He's not quite Admiral Galcian, but that was a Galcian adjacent attack. Do I need to heal yet? Yeah, early and often is usually the rule, but I think we can push our luck a little bit. I said with undeserved and unearned confidence. $85 and a white hit, old man? Come on. Make this interesting for me. I fought through a lot of goons and a lot of puzzles to give you a piece of my mind. And to steal your dragon tier. Ha! Something funny? You let me in on the joke? That counted as a boss fight. Okay. Oh, another Dragoon Gauntlet. Love that. Easy. You're a worthy opponent. But let us see how you do now. I shall give it my all. Shank. Lynx. You traitor. You were extremely useful in helping me make my way around these islands. I appreciate your help, General. However, I no longer have any need for you. This fort shall serve as a fine grave marker for you and your dragoons. May you rest in peace. He left the knife in! Yo, that's bad form. When you literally backstab a guy, take the blade out. This is how you get, vengeful, relatives being like, my father was struck down by Lynx's own dagger, and then, she's gonna be carrying around. I'm saying Riddell is gonna be coming for the Catmandu here, and it's gonna be done. Why didn't I realize when you tried to stab my daughter with a Hydra venom soaked blade? Ah, forgive me, Riddle. Now let this be your final resting place as well. Come on, Lynx. You're going down. Oh yeah, it a cat fight up in here. It's cats and dogs, and brother, we the hounds. Okay, the scythe is vaguely intimidating. Alright, what you got? Apart from a bad hat. He's some kind of Warhammer Fantasy extra over here. Yeah, jab to the belly. Slice. Dice. Next up, Julian fries. Okay, kind of cool. Not a bad opener. Again, you ain't Admiral Galcian, don't try. You ain't that cool. We will... No one else is taking damage, so we're not going to use a heal all. But I am going to use a cure because we, as a rule, we don't want Lynx to have an all-black field effect, because he will put that to good use. Oh! Okay, his regular combo is worse than his, He a rude boy. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I'm gonna say pss, 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 pss. Ah, he took that like a champ. The most important question of the battle, of course, what's in his wallet? Yeah, got his wallet. You still want to be a supervillain? Okay, now we will heal because he can stack up trouble pretty quickly. Then we're gonna start using bringing the good stuff. Keep Kid in the fight. Oh, I should have gone for white to set up the field. Doesn't matter. Not important. Well, not crucial. He would have done it for me. Hey, yo, cats, don't let me tell you how to do your job or nothing, but why are you using low-level white attack elements? It's like, please don't give the bad guys suggestions. Oh, you already limping a little? Kitty all tuckered out? This little kitty in the big city, part 2? You want to have a fish? Come on, buddy. I'm gonna scritch that belly. Y'all see it here first. I didn't even get to cast Luminaire on it. They talked this big game. He burned down a whole orphanage. He took out Lucia. He took out Luca. Luca was capable of burning the world. I am not. I gotta tell you, after the whole tower to get up to this guy, this is just disappointing as hell. More Pendragon seals. Happy with that, though. You're more trouble than I thought. Meow, meow, meow. But do you really think your skills are superior to mine? Sorry, laser. Whoops, another shadow. Thought you forgot about that. Serge, have you ever questioned who you really are? Why do they both... Okay, no, hang on. Kid can be suspicious of me. I left her to be dissolved by Hydra Venom. I did that. That's true. Glenn turning and like looking like, what does he mean? What terrible secret does the levitating Catman who just murdered my employer possibly have to... Like, dude, why are you listening to this guy? Serge! What has been the significance of your existence up until now? On that ominous day 10 years ago, the boundary of space and time was torn, and part of me, in fact, died. Yo, he used to be a regular Panther. He used to be a regular Panther. Prequel to shoutouts to Delicious in Dungeon here. He's assuming. He's assuming. I'd go for a Panther kebab. You cannot defeat me, sir. Dude, come on. You're 0 for 2. Stop levitating. You ain't cool. And you know what? Keep talking smack. Bring out the clown. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat up a board-certified psychiatrist, Dr. Harleen Quinzel. I ain't scared. Erasing my existence would be the same as wiping out your own. Don't be taken in by his rubbish, Serge. This guy's full of it. Yeah, so stop looking at me and start looking at the guy who you know carries throwing knives. Come on. Well, we'll see about that. There are two sides to every coin. Life and death, love and hate. They're all the same. No, they're opposites, you pretentious git. What'd you say? Talk some sense, will ya? But first, how about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this protagonist disappear. Yeah, also, don't stare directly at the magic jewel. You need eye protection for that, right? Like, you don't stare at a magic phenomenon and just go, "It's beautiful!" Never works. See? Now we got corrective lenses. Serge, what's wrong? Lynx, what have you done to Serge? Serge, you alright? Because we brought, like... You had us buy so many consumables, but is this the flu? Does the flu suddenly give you feline eyes? We'll rub some ointment on it. You know, this is what I should have just equipped to the panacea, right? It was like, no, those are the most expensive. I don't know what's wrong with us. Take the panacea, all you need. Yes, I'm fine. And suddenly voiced. I'm just fine, kid. What are you doing, Lynx? Now's your chance, kid. Kill him! Yeah, I know. I just kind of wanted to, I thought it was going to be fun to torture him a little, but I've got to say, this whole thing's just, it's disappointing as hell. This is the end of you, Lynx. Say your prayers. Yo, our silent protagonist suddenly got a lot to say. Alright, round 2. And we're controlling Lynx. I don't want to beat up my body. Ah! Why did I equip them so well? Feral cats? invokes a pack of magic cats to do a raid attack. Okay, you know what? I'm not happy that I lost to my body. I'm not happy that we're now going to spend the back half of the game playing as Lynx. I am kind of happy about that because our new attack is called Feral Cats. The cat is out of the bag, and the bag's in the river. That's good damage. Okay, well. We weren't winning that, but that was good damage. You did it, kid. Like, yeah. Now finish him. What's wrong? Settle it once and for all. Here, hand me your dagger. I'll finish him off. Yeah, no, that was critical, man. That's what I've been doing to bosses all these years. Just dagger, dagger, dagger. Here we go. Watch this, kid. I'll avenge Luca for you. Die, dude. Yo. Never told him her name. Never told him the name. Just said that Lynx hurt someone important. This is how they. You talk too much. Die, Lynx! Wait. What, kid? He's your foe, isn't he? Boss, this is the enemy, and he's here, on his knees. Sorry, been playing a lot of Metal Gear. I've been playing a lot of Phantom Pain recently. How do you know Luca's name? Okay, she caught it. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm super clever, and Kid's not the slowest in the box. All right. What are you talking about, Kid? Not once did I ever mention Luca's name to you, sir. Gasp. No, don't tell me you're... Yo! Okay, he's... Is it a weird choice to have a big anthropomorphic cat man as the primary villain? Absolutely. But he's stacking bodies. This is 2 in 1 room, right? Like, the man has never met either a front or a back, which was not going to be improved by about 10 inches of sharpened steel. Serge, why? I was not paying attention to the part where Kid obviously accused you of being possessed. Quiet. I mean, okay, Glenn, like, I could forgive it if Glenn was, like, attempting to provide healing to General Viper, even, like, cradling the body, like, I'll tell your daughter, don't worry, I'll take care of her, you won't have died in vain, General. I'm sorry I failed you. No, he's just, like, looking at the statues, like, these are really good dragon statues. What a fun motif that this whole tower had. Anyway. This is the end of the road for you, kid. Okay, I'd never noticed his new portrait has a dumb little snaggle tooth. The red eyes, obviously. But the little hillbilly tooth coming out is great. Ugh, you're Lynx, ain't you? I'll send you to see Luca. Dude, come on, man. You were doing so well. You were doing so well. This was grade A villainy. Don't get all snidely whiplash on me. I'll finish you off. Oh wait, no, it's identifying as Lynx. I'll finish you off later. Look at yourself, Sash. I mean, Lynx. Excellent! The enmity is growing! The only thing pure in this world is enmity. Dude, he chose the most pretentious vocabulary for this, right? Like, well then, the time has come for the curtain to fall. Your services are no longer needed. Your existence is worthless. Farewell, Sage. Yoink! Finally, I have the key. The key to the gate of fate. The time has finally come for the frozen flame to awaken. Awaken, awaken, awaken. Take the land which must be taken. Come to the Sea of Eden, Sage. Should you wish to end your dream of 10 years ago. Yeah, why should I finish them off? No one can stop me. How effortless was it for him to run the table on everyone? Everyone's bleeding out on the floor, wounded, incapacitated, actually dead. He's just like, my villainy is great. I'll do it again. You know what? Round 2, baby, bring it on. I'm gonna forget to level grind. Now, let love bleed! Darker and deeper than the seas of hell! Meow, meow. Please insert disc 2, baby! Hey gang, I'm thinking that the Surge that died in the other world did not in fact die at sea. I'm thinking that we might have been mauled by a giant. Oh man, we woke up in a Picasso. Sorry, a Van Gogh. I don't know. No, not Picasso. I was making fun of Picasso because the kid back in Termina paints all in blues, and he's like, whatever. Oh man, I love this. Oh, this is so good. I'm so happy to be... Well, obviously, I'm not happy to have been stabbed, have my friends killed, lose my body, and all that. I forgot that we got these awesome impressionists going from watercolor to straight up Van Gogh. Oh, so good. How do I get to that save point? Because I need it. Feels like it goes in there. Are they just taunting me with it? They probably are. It's locked from the inside. Come on, I just need to circle around and save my game, guys. Don't. Yes, it's cool. I'm gonna appreciate the heck out of it, but I still. That may slightly complicate things. All right, you know what? I'll perhaps have to figure that out on my own time. Okay, well, hopefully there's another save point too terribly long, because I don't think I can not let me get to that one. Interesting. The eyes don't have anything to say, I don't think. No, the eyes, in fact, do not have it. This is a less majestic ending of the session than I intended. It's like, oh man, what great timing, what a perfect cliffhanger, because we're hitting 9 o'clock and I'm just out of it. Ah well, the jam surgically removed from my donut. That's fine. Worried about that boulder there. We'll see if we can figure that out. We have to... Can't help but notice that that painted waterfall is floating upwards. Guys, I think there's problems with reality. And perhaps the largest of those being that, well, I do love Van Gogh. My heart, of course, is still firmly, I'm a Delacroix man. This is well established. Like, can I push that down and dislodge something? No. Who's in the house? We hope you enjoy being stabbed. Here's a slightly inexplicable puzzle. Haha, I broke in. Lured him out with fruit. There we go.
Hey, you! What are you doing in my house?
Ma'am, if I could tell you.
I figured you for another wandering spirit. How many years has it been since a physical being wandered into this world? Very strange indeed. Rightly so, the world is controlled by chance and chaos. Anything can happen as quick as a wink. Nobody knows. Something you have today may be gone tomorrow. Just like this berry I'm holding. Important stuff, irreplaceable stuff. All these may come to harm with superlative ease. And what's frightening is, there won't be absolutely no meaning to what happens in our daily lives.
Ma'am, you are living in far too colorful of an reality to be all nihilistic.
Meaning is non-existent. No matter what's born, lost, or changed is beyond calculation. There'll be no one or nothing watching over you. Such is life.
Yes, the word of the day is futile, as in your pitiful existence is entirely futile. Can you think of any other words that start with F, children?
I'm going to bed. I suggest you rest up too.
You gonna let me save my game? Can I go downstairs and use the save point you got living in the trunk of your tree, old lady? Very good. Excellent. I like that they still taunt us with the character art from the old party. We're Lynx now. That's just reality. This is where we are in the world. We are Lynx. I'll worry about equipment next time around. We an awesome Catman now. We are no longer Whitenate, we are now Blackenate, because we are an awesome Catman. We can summon a horde of feral cats to attack people, however, so on the whole, I'm not sure we lost out much in this session. The prophecy has been fulfilled, Kid has been bled a little bit. We got like 6 star levels? No, 5. Still pretty good. And now we have to escape this terrifying reality, reacquaint ourselves with the land of the living, unweave some of the threads of fate, wander through a couple MC Escher sets, hopefully get my body back, and in the meantime, we need to keep our eyes open to see if we can hook up with board-certified psychiatrist actor Harleen Quinzel, a natural ally of giant sinister Catman. Just how it goes. I don't make the rules. So yeah, so thanks everybody for joining. Really glad we got to finish Fort Dragonia tonight. What a trip, and it's gonna get weird, son. I just want to point out we've finished the normal and explicable part of the game. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Bones cracked, marrow ready to be extracted. I love it. I love it. So. Thank you all for joining. Hope to catch you again next week. Same time, same channel, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll pick up with episode 8. Until then, take care of yourselves. Failing that, take care of each other. It's all that really matters out there these days. Try to stay cool, stay hydrated, and I will see y'all in the next one.